Hey folks, this is BestInSlot and welcome to Jurassic World Greece on the island of Lesbos, Greece. This is the next in Kalin69's series of island park builds. Last week we checked out Hawaii, this week we're going to check out Greece. They have also done a Galapagos Islands one which looks really cool. Unfortunately it crashes my game every single time. So today we're just going to check this one out. It is a fairly humongous park compared to last time, compared to the Galapagos one. Some really cool looking ideas and yeah, I am back home finally. This is my first time recording in about a week and a half, which is kind of wild to me actually. It feels very weird, it feels very unnatural. I would like to return to the beach please, but since I can't do that, let's check out this park from Kalin69, which of course I will link down below in the comment section as well. So we're going to do a little walking tour around this bit and then we'll hop out and do some overviews as well. First person view. Is there a human? There they are. You ready? It's worth noting there is a terrain mod that they use, the Mediterranean terrain. I don't personally use that, so that isn't included, so there may be some differences. But here we are on the island of Lesbos on Greece. Very, very cool. Quite a big fan of Greece myself. So we've got this main sort of entrance walkway, a little bit more spread out this time, lots of foliage knocking around as you would expect, and of course we've got lots of custom modded foliage and modded decorations and stuff, as you would also expect based on the last park. Some beautiful pathwork here. I need to get into my Rudiger park analysis viewpoint. Yes, they've used the classic Cincinnati method of path layouts, developed by John Cincinnati from Detroit. And yeah, they've done a lovely job of it. There we go, that's like our main little entrance bit. So we've got this kind of winding, curving path through the middle. Would be super obnoxious to walk down, but that's okay. When dinosaurs walked the earth. Ruled the earth. Sorry, dinosaurs. Of course you ruled the earth. We've got our decoration balloons from the mod pack. Oh, I made a slight mistake last time around, which I'd like to rectify. I thought they'd done something very clever with this statue over here. This little... I really like the use of these. So this is from the Jurassic Cruise, the mod by RDR. I really like using the bits of that to form like these little areas, these little seating areas, little restaurants, stuff like that. That's a really cool little feature. Really nice work around here with the fountain as well. Use Kyodenics custom fences around it. Anyways, yes, I talked about this. I thought what they'd done fairly intelligently was use Scary Face's statues and kind of bend them and twist them to make like a really cool, unique fountain. Scary Face got in touch with me and corrected me on that, so I'm sure some other people did as well. This is actually part of the fantastic Jurassic World decorations mod, which is responsible for many of the items you're seeing in this park. I do think that would work as an idea. It's worth pointing out. I think we're going to have to try that, but I just want to clarify that that fountain is indeed an individual item in the Jurassic World decorations mod. Moving on with our lives, so we've got a hotel section over here. These big, chunky Jurassic World hotels, lovely Parasaur fountain in the middle. Jurassic Park hotel, really. And yeah, let's just have a little poke around, a little wander, you know, get the vibe in, get the Lesbos Greece vibe. I went to Greece when I was quite young. My main overriding memory is not being able to walk on the beach because it was so hot. The sand burnt my feet. I was but a babe. Actually, I wasn't. But it's okay. Oh, got some trash cans, some dumpsters, some lovely looking trash bags. Rubbish bags, if you're that way inclined. We've got our beach hotel section, and it seems like we're circling around a little bit of something. It's definitely picked up around here. Yep, we've got a big old lagoon in the middle. You can see the zip liners over there in the distance. We've got our sharks hanging out there. We'll have to check that out in just a moment. Carry on poking around. I am Rudiger. I am saying Rudiger type things. Boy, howdy. I sure could do with a burger. Chortle. I don't know. I guess that's what Rudiger says. Who knows what Rudiger says? Who knows? I'm going to try to get inside the mind of a dog. Rudiger's a dog, apparently. Yeah, a little shopping area. Again, these fantastic decorations and new items from RDRR and from John. I always forget the name, but I feel terrible. We also have, here we go. We've got a little tour going on at the side here. So this is probably, tell you what, let's just check this out. This is our lagoon building, maybe. Where are we going? Oh, yeah, there we are. Underwater. Very cool. We've got a Shonisaurus. There we go. It's been like a week and a half and I forgot everything I know. There you go. Hello, buddies. We've got some nothosauruses up there as well with the places. Got an Archelon there, looking humongous actually, it must be said. Very, very cool. There's our Shoney, my beloved Shoney over there on the left-hand side. Okay, very, very nice. So I love having park tours that go, you know, by the actual path. I just think that's a really nice touch, and I think that going over this sort of rocky texture works really well. It's got this really nice mix of rock textures and sand and sort of dryness that you would just sort of associate with the area. Also, this looks fantastic. Look at that, using the lagoon items with the Rex skeleton, combining that together to kind of give a little nod to Jurassic World. That is very, very cool. That I like. I think that is custom. But yeah, doesn't that look great? I mean, that looks really good with the cars going over this rock and the sort of dark brown paths at the side. You know, we've got this sort of two-tone path going on, and then the Jurassic Park style hotels. This is a really, this reminds me of my holiday, you know, which had this mix of, you got that slight tropical kind of feeling, but you got the arid sort of dry feeling, and the two very much meshed together, which is a large part of what Tunisia was like, really, although a little bit drier than this, it must be said. Okay, it's hard to know exactly where we're going, so we're going to check out this initial area from the overhead camera and see what we can see. So this is your entrance is right over here. There's lovely, as I say, this beautiful, really neat and tidy pathwork, really symmetrical, really purposeful looking. Looks very sort of extravagant and fancy and really nice to see. We've got a humongous lagoon in the middle with this little sort of rock pillar hole, blue hole kind of thing with you going on. Lots of shonies, lots of places. Oh, beautiful looking area over here. Oh, this is the obviously the built-in docks from the map itself, but that actually looks really good over there at the side. And a mosasaurus desperately trying to get out to eat all the delicious people. But yeah, they've made the outside of the lagoon just look a little bit more natural. You've got trees on there, we've got these rocks on there, just things that are gonna make it blend in with the environment a little bit more. The zip line going right across the front, and then we've got these what looks like, yes, a beautiful car pathway going right over the water. I love seeing this bridge work done. Really big fan of this, and definitely something I'd do myself. We've got this crisscross zip line. I think that's very cool looking as well. And what is this? What is this? What is this here? What are you? What is this? Is this part of the map? I've got the expanded parks mod installed, so we can go further. What is this? How have I missed whatever this is? I don't know what that is. I don't know what to say, but somebody explain that to me. I'm very confused. So yeah, we've got like a double lagoon. Do we have anything in this area here? No. So that goes out to sea, obviously it's not controlled. And then they've put this across here, so instead of having like that open lagoon that goes out to the ocean, it's kind of still got that feeling, but you got a little bit of a bridge going across there. You got a little bit of something to keep your critters in, rather than feeling like they could just disappear off into the ocean whenever they feel like it. I spotted this on my preview. I really like this up here. They've put the lagoon viewing dome up here in the mountains, as you can see, surrounded by pterosaurs, and again containing the pterosaurs just by having pterosaur things. You know, we've got Pisces fish feeders, we've got, you know, the viewing platforms in several locations, and it means that they hang around right by the viewing dome up here in the mountains. That is very, very cool. It's absolutely surrounded by pterosaurs. They could go and murder everyone, but we can kind of pretend, you know, we've got like in Jurassic World Dominion, you've got that invisible sky barrier of the Quetzalcoatlus. That they were using to contain the Quetzalcoatlus. And of course we have our lovely Jurassic boat tour going around the mountainside, surrounded by pterosaurs as well. Quetzalcoatlus right next to it, you know, just taking the boat past the pterosaurs. Yeah, very cool. Hey buddy, you would eat me alive. I would be dead so long ago, but that's okay. We're here for vibes, not realism. What do we say to the god of realism? Not today, ladies and gentlemen. Not today. I think that's a really cool idea, to have the Jurassic tour, the boat tour, the Cretaceous cruise, whatever you want to call it, and then have your Pisces feeders in the water nearby. And again, this is something zoos, you know, something that zoos would actually do. You want your pterosaurs, well, not pterosaurs, but you want your animals to be close by the tour. It's not necessarily so close that they would eat the guests, but yeah, I think that's a really fun idea. Very cool. Hello, buddy. Goodbye, buddy. Okay, so that that wraps around the mountain. As you can see, not sure there's anything on this side. Nope. But there are other exhibits contained. We've got some lovely... Again, this mountain works really nice. All these like individual pools. This pterosaur mountain. And it works really well. Look at this. Just little things like this. Little bits of... Look at this. That's nonsense. Wait, is this all part of the... Yeah, it's just fantastic decoration is what it is. A really nice looking hotel. Shout out to the mod makers. If you want to download all the mods for this pack, you can do so. The oval data is posted on the Nexus. You just need to then search them. It'd be nice if there's links, but that might be asking for a little bit too much, really. Let's swing a little bit over here. So the boat tour goes past there, but there's a whole other section over here. So let's hop back into first person for a little bit and go explore sort of around this part of the park. I actually really do like sound effects of films. I think it's crazy that nobody's hit me up about that. Parasaurs again. I think Kaylin has a preferred dinosaur. We've got our parasaurs. We've got our little bushy hedges. Oh, love that as well. We've got the log viewing gallery up there in the mountains, overlooking them all. Hello, gorgeous. How you living? Got something else in there? Oh, it's just parasaurs maybe. Oh no, I see a Laura Titan. So over here, if we sprint down this way with our pterosaur section, we do have a couple of little viewing areas as well, probably up to the viewing dome we saw before. You can just, walk by and look at them all flying around all over the place. Very, very cool. We've got some viewing galleries over here as well. Again, I really like these bushy fences. I think they add a lot to it. The whole thing's got a really nice vibe. Alright, that's okay. Oh, hello. See, I love that. You go around this massive exhibit. You've got pterosaurs flying all over the place. And, the Quetzal's gone on a bit of a journey, but will return to Pterosaur Mountain eventually. And as you walk around, yeah, you've got your main dinosaur area, but every now and again, as you walk around, you'll stumble upon, a parasaur or something. I speak parasaur, in case you're curious. It's been a long... Last night, man. I love traveling. I really do. It's something I want to do so much more in my life than I do. I've been lucky enough to travel quite a bit in my life, but I'd love to do even more. And it's been a while since I've been traveling, and this wasn't really traveling as much as a holiday. And oh God, I love that. That log over the gap between the two mountains. Kind of imagine, you enter from one part of the mountain, you walk through, and it gives you this beautiful view of our, you're not a Laura Titan, you're a Syntasaurus. And yeah, really cool. But I don't. Oh, hello. I don't miss the actual traveling part of traveling. Oh, you're being terrifying, aren't you, buddy? Oh, he's off. Got a Giga and an Acro. Just shove, as per usual. Just shove all the carnivores in there. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, my flight on the way to Tunisia got delayed 8 hours or something ridiculous, and the flight back also got delayed. And oh my God, I'm drained. That's why we're having a nice time today. Just, check out a little tour. People seem to really enjoy the Hawaii one last week, so we'll do this one as well. And I think we'll make this a stable part going forward in the channel, because Rudiger has things to say and likes talking in first person. It's a bit of a quiet area over here. Just, walk past some exhibits. Let's hop out there. Blah, 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 and see what else we've got. So that's the edge there. We've got our lovely boat tour. We've got our exhibits over here. We've got a little area over here. Again, just fairly standard little dinosaur exhibits. Got another Giga. Got our lovely lagoon viewing domes. Again, these things I think are fantastic for above ground viewing as well as lagoon viewing. I think they work really well for both. We've got another bridge, log viewing gallery. Let's just check that one out. I think that's really cool. I'm not sure how I feel. I do feel there are too many large carnivores together. I think you could cut like 80% and it would probably be fine. But that's personal preference. I'm not here to judge. Oh, I am a little bit. And we've got some small carnivores over here. We've got Deinonychus, Atrocities, the Lophosaurus, and again another lovely lagoon viewing dome. So that's the eastern part done. Big tree. And big tree? Big tree. No. No big tree. Let's go check out the other half of the island. Let's take the zip line across, I think. Doop. You ready? Allons-y. Do, 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 do. Why does anyone watch my channel? Anyways, right, so we've arrived near a weird tower thing. It must be part of a mod that I've just missed somehow, I guess. Anywho, so we've got this lovely wide open space over here. Let's hop back into first person. There's no one over here. Well, someone just got in the zip line, so let's pretend. What are you? It looks modded based on the textures to me. I just missed it somehow. Oh, hello. Could have taken over. No, let's be nice to the strangers. So it's just a much more relaxed part of the park here. Lovely little bushy fences from Cowdenic's Path and Pylons and Fences mod, which I highly recommend you download. Really does expand your park building capabilities. And we've got a dino exhibit of some form over here. Oh, it is a Edmontosaurus. And I can see a Rhinoceros over there. Took me a minute there. Like my brain was screaming, Iguanodon, Iguanodon. It's not an Iguanodon, it's the rubber one. It's a Rhinoceros. Some trikes over there in the middle. Very nice. Love a trike. Not been enough ceratopsid representation for my liking. And yeah, just a very nice, chill sort of. It feels, you know, like a national park or just a sort of, I don't know, a natural garden walking tour sort of area. It's obviously a lot more low key than what we've seen before, but I do think that's very much on purpose. We've seen that Kaylin can do. There's an Anki there as well, and there's the Iguanodon. Kaylin can do some pretty intense, great path work and decoration work and all that kind of jazz. But it's nice sometimes to just breathe a little bit and take in the sights and the sounds and inevitably the smells. Dinosaurs probably smelled. Right, let's hop out of that. So that curves all the way around. Just a nice long sort of natural walking tour. We've got another zip line over the edge here. Some really nice, again, work here with the lagoon viewing domes up here in the mountains, surrounded by water and this rocky texture. One up here as well. Any dinosaurs up here though? No. They're all congregated together in the southwest, like JPOG dinosaurs. But, oh, I love that spot. It's just nice, isn't it? It's just chill. I don't know what it is. It's got these really nice vibes. It's really open and really nice mix of sort of tropical and things. We've got this, again, another sauropod area with the viewing dome in the middle. And then we've got one more area over here on this coast. Let's take the zip line across because we're a baller like that. Oi, come back here. Jerry! Jerry, get back here. I've been looking for you. Jerry, I swear to God. Does this thing go any faster? I wish I had a body. I think we've all been there. So yeah, I'll find a little area here. Again, some lovely decoration. I just like when you just stick things together, just combine things. It looks cool. It looks like the helix is kind of wrapping itself around the tree, which is really sweet. I mean, wrapping's in like, not as in bracket. So white. Yeah, there's our billboards again, backing onto an exhibit which I really like. And again, it's sort of in between. So we've got our Safari Lodge receptions, which have been kind of stuck together, as you can see, to form this huge hotel complex kind of thing. So there's the entrance. The Jurassic Park Innovation Center looks really, really nice. And then you stick these Safari Lodge receptions together. It's got a little restroom over there. And it forms kind of this hotel complex where you got a sort of a viewing area in the middle. We've got a little fountain there. We've got some galleys, stroofies, stuff like that. Some homeless stuff. It's just things that would make sense to be, you know, how cool would it be if you were living, you know, this is your bedroom right here, and you open the blinds in the morning, I wouldn't even shut them, frankly, and you just look out onto this little area full of dinosaurs. I think that would be absolute heaven. There's a, there's quite a lot of zoos do now, let you do overnight stays and stuff. There's a zoo in Belgium. I cannot remember the name of it off the top of my head, but I do have it saved. And it's like the highest rated zoo in Europe. And obviously this is going to be very expensive, but there's a thing you can do wherein you... What's a lovely fountain work here. I really like the idea of using these bushes and like the low logs to sort of surround the fountains and stuff. And just, I think it looks really nice, yeah. What is this? What am I looking at here? I'm just going to tear things apart for a second. Bear with me, because I'm confused. Oh, there we go. So that is, again, another custom fountain. Really, really beautiful one there. Just stuck two of those together. We've got another entrance over here as well, surrounded by these luxury treetop lodges, which I really like the look of as well. And there we go. That is... All right, I'll finish my conversation first. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, so you can stay, like, in the animal exhibit. So, like, your bedroom has a window and half of it's sunk underwater, and it's like a polar bear exhibit, or you can get it for the penguins, or you can get it for whatever. And obviously it's very, very pricey. You have to book ahead of time, buy miles, yada yada. But I don't know, I think stuff like that is absolutely awesome. Anyways, this is the island of Lesbos, Greece. It's a beautiful park centered around water, arid textures, but a lot of life in there as well. Kind of exactly what you would expect. It's a shame the Galapagos one won't work for me. I've downloaded all the mods. I've tried about 500 times, believe me. If other people could have a go as well, there's no comments on the Nexus quite yet. If people want to try it out and let me know if it works for you, that would actually be really helpful. Gaze out into the empty ocean, if you are that way inclined. But yeah, another absolutely fantastic map park thing. But I assume they've made all of these already, because they can't be doing this much work in no time at all, because this kind of stuff takes an absolute age. It really does. Even areas that don't look like much would kill me. You know, like this would take me 20 hours alone. This just terrain work here is actually really, really good. Really exceptional stuff. It feels natural, but feels like it's got nice flat areas for viewing for the dinosaurs, and yet still very vertical, and that's quite difficult to do in a realistic way. Big fan of this. Big fan of Kalen69's work. Yeah, I think we'll keep doing some park tours. We'll be back next week. We'll just do one of these a week. I think I quite enjoy doing them. It lets me chat a bit of nonsense along the way, which is always a lot of fun. And Rudiger needs, he needs to stretch his legs. Right. Thank you so much for joining me. There are. Nope. Let's try that again. Okay, resetting my brain. Thank you for joining me. I'm out of practice. My brain doesn't work anymore. Thank you for joining me. Let's turn Letterboxd on. I will, of course, link this that's modern map together. I will link this map down below if you want to give it a go for yourselves. Jurassic Islands, Lesbos, Greece. Definitely go give it a try and give it a walk around. And just, get some inspiration for your own builds. Stuff like that. There's a lot here that could inspire a build of your own for sure. Some beautiful ideas, some beautiful execution as well. There's been a lot of cool mods in the last week or so I'm sure we'll be back tomorrow with a mod spotlight. And then I know that's like the only content I've been doing lately, mod spotlights and map tours, but I'm easing myself back in, and it's a content I like doing. But of course we will have other stuff later this week as well, now that I'm officially back and recording properly again. All that kind of jazz. I'm now going to play like 20 hours of Starfield, because I've not been able to play it. It's been very frustrating. I would have planned my holiday for a different time if I knew Starfield was coming out early. But either way, thank you so much for joining me. Throw me a like down below if you enjoyed the video. Go give Kaylin some love on the Nexus. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye.